What's up everyone, how's it going? AviddGeek here, and time for another video. This is my first time kind of using my webcam and my Yeti mic here. Just show it to you guys real quick. I thought I'd try something a little bit different. Instead of setting up like my camera that I have with my lapel mic and all the lights around me and everything, I thought I'd try something like this where I don't have to kind of go through all that work. Just kind of post up a video, get my thoughts out, get my opinion. I've seen a lot of videos from Angry Joe, the Angry Joe Show. Love his videos, love his vlogs. I love the fact that he's able to just kind of record his opinion, get his thoughts out there right away without having to do much production behind it, I guess, where he has to set everything up, and then it just takes a lot of work, and it does. Especially with me with so limited time, it's kind of hard to get those things out really quick and without having to set up everything, making sure things are quiet, and getting my lapel mic, getting my angles and everything. So this is a new thing I'm trying out. Let me know if you guys like it or not. I will continue doing them this way. It's more meant for the vlog aspect and just kind of get my thoughts on certain things. So for example, like the E3 press conferences for Microsoft and PlayStation. So that's kind of what I want to talk about in this video. So let me know what you guys think about this format, this setup. Let me know in the comment section below. I appreciate it. I want to give you guys as much content as possible. I'm going to really try to push out my videos as fast as I can. So this is kind of a quick and dirty way of getting my opinion out there. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so today is the first official day of E3, I believe. E3 officially started, I think, or was it yesterday? Anyways, so Microsoft had their press conference yesterday along with Sony. Microsoft, let me just get straight to the point. I don't want to like dive into every single game they showed and their whole format and everything, but what they did is they brought the games. So Microsoft. So what I want to talk about is Microsoft. Let me just get straight to the point. I know they showed a lot of different things, and we can talk about the controversy of the Xbox reveal and then what's going on now. Let's start off with the fact Microsoft did what they said. They said they were going to focus on the games, and boy did they focused on the games like crazy. We saw tons and tons of games. It just seemed like they kept shooting one after another, and it just seemed like it happened so fast that I even tweeted like each segment for each game just went by so fast that I didn't really have time to digest what they were even talking about. But even that's like another thing. But they did show us what they promised. They showed us games. They were focusing on the gamers, and I like that. I enjoy that very much. But they did avoid all their bad press, all the questions that are still out there as far as how does the system really work? Why do we have these things in place? These DRM restrictions. They didn't address any of that, and I was just severely disappointed. And then when they announced the price, $499, I mean, for me as a big gamer, I get a lot of entertainment out of that. So if I were to pay $500 for that system, I know I would get my money's worth out of that system. But it is a lot of money, especially when you're looking at, you know, the Xbox One and the PS4. And let's say they were before they announced the PS4. So I'm assuming they would have been both around $500. That's $1,000 at the end of the year. That's a lot of money for something that's a luxury. I mean, it's something I enjoy the most. It's my biggest hobby I have, but it's still a luxury regardless. I could still be playing my Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, or the Wii U. So $499, but I understood because they have the Kinect bundled in with it, but besides that, they have so many issues as far as their DRM. I know I've talked about it with my wife, and it's just causes such a pain for her, and she's not even a gamer, and it causes a pain for me. It just makes me so disappointed in Microsoft, but they really brought it back with the games. And before I move on to Sony's part of it, I want to talk a little bit about the games. They had a lot of games in there, and they were really exciting. To me, they caught my attention. I was excited about that one game. I can't remember the title of it offhand, but it's where you can create a game in the game. So you're actually giving characters in the game that you've created, or just objects in the world, personalities, kind of like human traits, so they would react to that. So if you wanted them to be like a pet, you could cause them to kind of follow you around and jump around, or if you wanted them to be an ally, you can actually give them that kind of module, and their AI would then represent that. So I thought that was really, really interesting. I would love to have that game. That's definitely one I would pick up. The other games were really interesting. Watch Dogs, they're not really exclusive to the Xbox One. There's some things that are coming out earlier for the Xbox One as opposed to the PS4, but I don't know. There wasn't much else that stood out a lot to me. I mean, Watch Dogs is one of them. I mean, but something specifically to Xbox One, nothing really. Halo though, Halo 5 on the other hand, when they showed the trailer of Master Chief and he was in that like cloak thing in the desert, much like other people, I thought it was a new IP, and I was excited for that. It looked really neat. And then when they showed Master Chief, I was excited at first. I was like, oh my gosh, Master Chief, because I love Master Chief. I love the Halo series. It's the only shooter I think I enjoyed the most. I just can't get enough of it. But I couldn't help but think, why is Master Chief wearing a cloak? Why is he wearing a cloak? He is the Master Chief. He's this one-man army guy. He has armor all over his body. Why does he need a cloak? It doesn't make any sense. Why does he need a cloak? Why does Master Chief wear a cloak? I don't know what they're doing with this character, or what is it, just to have that big reveal, but it makes no sense why he should be wearing a cloak. He should not be. So that, I don't know, for some reason that kind of like distracted me from the fact that Halo 5 is coming out, because I guess I already knew Halo 5 is coming out because they mentioned it before when Halo 4 came out, but he doesn't wear a cloak. Why was he wearing a cloak? I don't get it. Microsoft, what are you guys thinking? Okay, so on to the PS4 conference. The PS4 conference, they paced it really well. Really well paced. A lot of neat games. Kingdom Hearts 3. That's the first one that's going to come to mind. That's the one I cared about the most. I love Kingdom Hearts series. I've been waiting for the third part forever. They keep saying, oh yeah, we're working on it, we're coming out, we have ideas, and eventually I just gave up on it, but it's actually going to come to fruition. Amazing. Kingdom Hearts Part 3. So, really excited about that. They had some of the same games from Xbox One, you know, Watch Dogs, and so on. They showed different aspects of the game. The tech game, Titan. Titan was actually the one at the end of Microsoft. That one actually was a really cool game. So let me just point that out. Check out Titan if you haven't seen the trailer. Check it out. But on Sony's end, it was definitely Final Fantasy Versus. It was nice to see that they're still working on it. It's not canceled. It was nice to see that they announced the new Final Fantasy game on top of that. 15, I believe. 15. And then, of course, Kingdom Hearts 3. It was beautiful. So the games that were shown at Sony's conference, really nice. Infamous. It looked like an Infamous game. It kind of feels like an Infamous game, but I'm gonna miss Cole. I don't know if I'm gonna really be attracted. I'm not attracted to the new protagonist, the new main character. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Killzone, neither here or there. I've never really played a lot of Killzone. I played some of the demos, but it never really drew me to it. Actually, I need to pick up that game. I need to pick up Killzone 2, and I need to try it out. But Killzone's always just been a fancy-looking game, but it's never really pulled me in like it has with Halo. So now the big thing, the main point, direct to the point. Microsoft, their console is $499. They didn't address anything else. It's coming out in November. Nice to know that, but they didn't address any of the things we really cared about, any of the things we're really concerned about, as far as how the used games works and lending it and trading it and selling games and just all that stuff. What a mess. But Sony, on the other hand, Sony is brilliant, and this is what I was hoping for. Well, I was hoping Microsoft would have kind of backtracked on what they said, but they won't. Sony, though, on the other hand, took the opportunity. They seized the opportunity. And this is what I was telling actually my wife a few days back after the Xbox reveal. Is if Sony actually took the time to listen to everyone, to listen to all the complaints that people had about Microsoft, and just say, you know what, we're not doing any of that. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're not doing any of that. Trade, sell, do whatever the heck you want. We're the system to go to. We're the cool system. And that's exactly what they did. And they even smacked Microsoft in the face by saying, you don't even have to check in every 24 hours. Everyone knows who they're talking about. They might as well just said, you don't have to worry about anything that Microsoft said. We've got you covered. And that was a great thing that made me want to get a PS4 so bad. I love the Xbox from this generation that we've had from the last 8 years. I love my Xbox 360. It's my favorite console. I don't game on the PS3 at all, sorry. I just use it kind of as an entertainment hub, Netflix, Hulu, that stuff. Love my Xbox 360. I have an Xbox Live. Love that system. Any game I can get for that system, I'd rather get it on that system as opposed to the PS3. I have nothing but joy with that system. So many good memories with it. But since Microsoft made that announcement on just how they're screwing things up so bad, my interest in the Xbox One is just dwindled to nothing pretty much. And now with even the PS4 being announced that they're not doing any of that, don't worry about DRM at all whatsoever, and the fact that it's $100 less, it's what, $399. That's such a perfect price point. I wouldn't expect it to be any less, because anything less, that Sony's either going to go bankrupt because of how much it's going to cost to make it, or you're going to get a really poor system. And from the specs, they have a really great system, and they're offering it at a perfect price point that a lot of people can afford. It's not out of reach, and it's still a lot of money, but it's nothing like it is for $500, and it's not going to break the bank. We're not talking about half $1,000 here. So really, really excited. I can't wait for that thing to be released. I've already actually pre-ordered it. It's already pre-ordered, and I'm ready to go whenever it comes in. I believe they said it's at the end of the year, holiday season. So hopefully it's around the same time as Xbox. It should be, I'm assuming so, because there's some games coming out in November, I believe, that actually will be on the PS4 and the Xbox One, and they want them out in time for the Christmas season and all that stuff. So Microsoft, how could you guys do this? How could you guys just mess things up so bad? The PS4, Sony did such a good job. They did such a good job. They gave us everything we wanted and more. And I love the fact that, I don't know if you guys have checked it out, but I think I posted it on, did I post it on my, I tweeted it. I think I tweeted it or I posted it on my blog. But it's a short 20-second clip of Sony showing how trade games work. So all you do is just, it shows I think the president of Sony, and he's just like, here's step one and how to trade your game. I don't want to give it, just check it out. I mean, it's not really giving it away, but check it out. It's really funny. It's really cool. It's super short, and I've already watched it maybe like 5 times. So funny, because it's just such a slap in the face to Microsoft. I'm so disappointed in Microsoft, but I'm so excited for Sony. They did such a good job, and they made the right move in order to really draw in the gamers, and that's who their base is. That's who they really need to sell the system to. And Adam Sessler said a lot on Rev3 Games. Just, that's your core audience. That's who is going to go out on day one at midnight pre-ordering it. Those are the people that are going to be buying the system as soon as it comes out, are the gamers. Because the rule of thumb pretty much is when new technology comes out, you should wait, because there's bugs to work out, things don't work out. I know what was it? The PSP. Like, there were some pixels that weren't working well on the screens, and there's just always issues with the first generation of hardware. So when they come out, it's better always to wait, because they can work out all those kinks and then make improvements on that. But the gamers are the ones like myself. We want to have it on the first day. We love having it just that first day. It's just such a sense of accomplishment, and I don't know how to put it. It's just so much, I don't know, it makes me so happy, the fact that I would have it as soon as possible. Even now, I'm looking forward to the PS4. I want it so bad. I want it to be November. I want it to be the end of the year. So I can't wait for that. But good job, Sony. Well played. Well played, guys. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Who do you think won the press conference this year at E3 for 2013? I definitely give it to Sony. Sony did such a great job. So got mine on pre-order. Let me know if you got one on pre-order. Do you have the Xbox or Xbox One on pre-order, or do you have the PlayStation 4 on pre-order? By the way, Xbox One, I keep wanting to say Xbox One, it has some kind of, if you pre-order it for the first day package, first day Xbox deal, it says like first day or something like that. I mean, it's cool because it's something different than what everyone else will have later on, but it is kind of cheesy. It's just a gimmick. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know which console you are excited for, what you guys thought of the E3 press conference. Let me know in the comment section below. I love reading your comments. Don't forget to check me out at my blog at AviddGeek.com. Don't forget to check out me on Twitter at AviddGeek, and I'm on Google+. And I think that's about it. I think that's all I got to say about the conference. Really exciting conference. It's been such a long time since we've seen a new console come out. That's kind of the only thing that goes through my mind. Is just I'm so excited for the Sony PlayStation 4, and just that every time I think of Microsoft, I just think, you guys blew it. You guys completely blew it. But it's not too late. You guys could actually say, you know what, we made a mistake. We made a mistake, and we need to listen to you guys. We need to listen to the gamers. We need to listen to what you guys had to say, to your complaints, to your concerns, and address them and say, you know what, we made a mistake, and we need to show as much love as possible to the gaming community, and we're not going to do any DRM stuff. We're just cutting it out completely. And you know what, you don't need to connect. You don't want to connect, you don't need to connect, because we want you guys to get the system. We want you guys to enjoy the system, and we want you guys to know we care. But most likely that's not what's going to happen. They're going to try to sell a system. They're going to try to make some money. And then if the system does not sell well, then maybe they'll address that. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to me. I'll be giving my thoughts this way. Let me know what you think about this type of format, if this works out for you or not. Thanks for watching. If you watched this far, it's about 17 minutes now. It's a little longer than I thought. But thanks again for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.